Behind me I have my strawberry cupcake straw bales that I made last year.
So this is a collaboration video with Miss Dani from Happy Farms. I'm going to be asking Miss Dani for advice how I can get back on track with how I want my strawberries to look, because they're not looking exactly how I'd expected them to look in their second year. Last year, I dreamed about giant strawberry cupcakes next to the garden and made this how-to video. And these are my strawberry towers this summer. And in this video, you see more of these strawberry towers and how they are doing in year 2. You'll also get a peek at Miss Dani at Happy Farms Strawberries. So you learn about her part in this collaboration and find out how we became friends. Thank you so much for being here. The Vineyard Chicks include me, DIY Trie, Bunkie, our little gardener, and Professor KK. And now back to the video. So these are my strawberry towers, and as you can see, they are producing, but I thought they would be doing much better year 2. This is Happy Farms, and we've become big supporters of each other's channels on YouTube. And Bunkie and I are taking a summer PE class with Miss Dani. Stay tuned to the end of the video to see a funny blooper from our first day in PE. This amazing strawberry patch is at Happy Farms, and in part 2 of this Happy Farms Vineyard Chick collaboration, Miss Dani will show you more of her amazing strawberries and make recommendations on how my strawberries could be doing better. So here's how my strawberry towers looked in April of 2020. If you'd like to see my how-to video on these towers, I'll leave a link in the description along with Happy Farms and at the end of the video, but things are not going as expected. My first problem is that I have these little red spots on my leaves that I don't know what are. So as you know, Bunkie is the gardener in our family. I have no idea what those are.
So I left one bale to show you, but last winter, when my strawberry towers were covered in snow, there was a whole lot of settling going on. They got very compacted, and the straw, if you can see it, the straw is like dipping down and it's pressed down in some areas. I've already finished with the other 7 bales, and so pretty much all I'm doing is I'm tucking new fresh straw and stuff right down here to get me back my circle shape, and then I'm also going to place some straw over here in the areas where it's dipped without covering the leaves of the strawberry plants to try and get a good flatness to my bale. And though the leaves on these plants are much bigger, the plants themselves are bigger, and the strawberry production is much better this year too. This is definitely not as many strawberry plants as I thought I would be having in my second year. I thought that they would be sending out runners like crazy this year, and that there would be like complete cupcake everywhere. But so far, not yet. Maybe next year it'll do better, but they didn't send out very many runners. A runner is when the strawberry will send out a long vine, and it will start here, and soon there will be roots spreading out of here like it did here. This plant sent this one out, and this will become a new plant. If I wanted, I could move this to anywhere I want the strawberry to start. I actually had to do that in some areas this year because earlier this year a bunch of the plants died, so I just put runners there. But yeah, I expected more, and so I'm just going to finish off with this bale, and then we'll go strawberry picking.
So these strawberries over here, we're trying to get them as early as we possibly can, even if they're not completely ripe. We're trying to get them as soon as possible because we have a bird issue. And we want to get to them before the birds can come over to steal our strawberries. And I think so far, I've been staying pretty on top of my strawberry plants. And so far, I haven't seen any bird pecks that verify that they are stealing my strawberries. So I don't think the bird issue is too bad. Hopefully it'll stay that way, but I gotta stay on top of my strawberries. So if you notice, I've got to move the plants to make sure I don't bury them in the straw because that would definitely kill them. We've gotten a good amount of strawberries this year from these and from my Pineberry bed that I planted when I was 9 and had no idea what I was doing. The Pineberry is a mix of, I don't remember what 2 strawberries it is, but it's supposed to taste like pineapples. They're like the opposite, the anti-strawberry. They're white with red seeds, and they're supposed to taste like pineapple, but mine do not taste like pineapple. They taste really good, but I would not qualify them as pineapple tasting. They're great.
This is an overripe. These are 2 overripe pineberries. I believe they're supposed to be picked when they're more white. But I like them when they get a little bit pink because they're a little bit sweeter then.
Pretty much the reason I made the cupcake beds is because the weeds were getting terrible, so the straw helps with that. Watering. The straw also helps with the watering. And squirrels haven't found them yet. I think it's because they're higher up that the squirrels haven't found them. So the straw is mostly here to maintain moisture. To raise the bed back to its original height, I'm just putting straw in between and around the strawberry plants because when we started it was like there and now it got all compressed in the winter, and so packing the straw back in is hopefully going to raise it back up. I was expecting this year to have more plants than I got. More runners to come out, so I'm not sure if they're just not quite at that stage, or maybe I'm just doing something wrong, I don't know. So I'm really looking forward to seeing part 2 of this collaboration and learning what Miss Dani at Happy Farms has to say about these spots on my strawberry leaves, and if I'm doing the right thing by trying to raise the height back up by stuffing straw around the plants, and whatever other recommendations she has for growing strawberries. I'm not much of a gardener, but as Bunkie would say, I love strawberries. And if you love strawberries and you'd like to build your own strawberry tower, there's a link here and in the description. And now for the blooper in which our little gardener gets planted.
These hurt though. You can't